These two panel lights are the brand new panel lights from Aputure, and I think they are the best LED panel lights for content creators. Wanna know why? I'll let you know after the intro. Paramount Pro! Hey, what's up guys, ryanaudencial and boy, thanks so much for coming back here on my channel. I have here the brand new panel lights from Aputure's Amaran line. The Aputure P60X and the Aputure P60C. Now you might think that these panel lights are the same. Well, you are wrong because they are different, because this one is a bicolor light and this one is an RGB WW panel light. Now, before I go into the details, let me give you some disclaimers first. Yes, Aputure sent me these two panel lights just to test, but they didn't pay me to create this review video, so all of my thoughts and opinions about these two guys are honest and true. And another disclaimer. This is not a super technical review. I will just go through the features, give you some tests, and that's it. If you're looking for a technical review of these two panel lights, this is not the video that you are looking for. So now that we are done with the disclaimers, let's start this out and see the things that came with these two lights. Let's start out with the P60X first. Inside the box, you get a honeycomb grid, a collapsible softbox. Inside the bag, you get a tilting arm mount, a power cable, a power brick, and the P60X itself. Next, we have the P60C. You get the honeycomb grid, the collapsible softbox, the metal tilting arm mount, a power cable, a power brick, and the P60C panel light itself. And that's pretty much it. For starters, the Amaran P60X is a bicolor light, while the P60C is an RGB WW LED panel light. Now let's talk about their build quality. Both are made out of plastic, but it feels robust and rugged, so this will last a long time, depending on how you use it, of course. The P60X is smaller than the P60C, which is an RGB WW LED panel light. But it doesn't mean that the P60X has a weaker power output, because both of these lights have that 60-watt power output. That's why it's called P60X and P60C. I hope you got that. The P60C is bigger because it is an RGB WW LED panel light. And this one is also heavier than the P60X. The P60C needs to be bigger than the P60X because the LED diodes in here are not the same with the P60X. I hope I'm not confusing you. They both have 1/4-inch threads underneath and on both sides. They also came with this metal tilting arm with a built-in umbrella holder. The P60X has less buttons and knobs than the P60C. It also has a smaller OLED screen than the P60C. Why? Because this is just a bicolor light. While on the other hand, the P60C is like a baby Nova P300C. Even the menu system of the P60C is the same with the Nova P300C. Talking about the buttons here in the P60C, it has these preset buttons. Once you have adjusted your light in a specific scene, just press and hold the button, and then that setting will be saved into that preset button. So you can change scenes by just pressing these buttons. That's very handy if you ask me. And of course, because these are Aputure lights, they will provide you with beautiful color fidelity. The P60X, the bicolor one, has a CRI of 95 and a TLCI of 97. While on the other hand, the P60C, the RGB panel light, has a CRI of 95 plus and a TLCI of 96 plus. The P60X, the bicolor one, has a CCT range of 3200 Kelvin to 6500 Kelvin, while on the other hand, the Amaran P60C, the RGB one, has a wider CCT range ranging from 2500K to 7500K, obviously because it has the RGB advantage. Both of these lights feature stepless dimming from 0 to 100%. Both have an ultra quiet active cooling system, meaning they have fans inside, fans that never bothered me. No sound at all. The P60X only has one fan, while the P60C, since this is an RGB WW LED panel light, it needs a more robust active cooling system, so it has two fans. So I am assuming the P60C is more famous than the P60X because this has one fan and this has two fans. I hope you got that joke. Now? Alright. Both of these lights can be powered two ways. First way is to use the included locking DC input or the power cable. The second way to power these lights is to use your Sony NP-F batteries. 1, 2, let's turn this thing on. 1%. And as I've said, you can power these lights by the use of your Sony NP-F batteries. How convenient, right? But you have to take note, you need 2 NP-F batteries for these guys to work. So, still convenient, right? And that's not the best part about using NP-F batteries, because check this out. Turn this thing off, move this in here. You see? You can charge your NP-F batteries with the Amaran P60C and the P60X. Now I have 4 NP-F battery chargers, plus my existing NP-F battery chargers, of course. Now that's convenience at its finest. Hey, Future Ryan here. Actually, there's a third way to power these lights. You just have to buy a DC to D tap cable to power these lights. So there's 3 ways to power them. Back to the video. Now let's talk about the built-in effects. Let me put this back there. The P60X has 4 built-in effects. We have fireworks. Come on. There you go. You have pulsing. You have strobe effect. And the paparazzi effect. Now, the P60C, however, has the RGB advantage. Let me show you the effects that the P60 has. We have lightning. You can trigger it by just pressing this knob/button. There. Next effect, we have the paparazzi effect. Next effect, we have the strobe effect. Next effect, we have the cop car effect. Of course, you can adjust it from red, blue, and white. Blue and white. Next effect, we have the fireworks effect. Okay. Next effect, we have the pulsing effect. You can also change the colors. Now I made it green, so the pulsing light is now green. Next effect, we have faulty bulb. Next effect, we have fire effect. And you can adjust the temperature of the light, of course, while on fire effect. Next effect, we have TV effect. Maybe it's better if we turn our key light off. I'm sorry, I just realized that now. Next effect, we have party lights effect. There you go. And that's our last effect. Now let me turn my key light on. That's the Amaran 200X. The P60C also features gel mode. So if you are a veteran in lighting, you will love this RGB light because it has the gels that you need. And because these are brand new lights from Aputure, they support or they are compatible with the Sidus Link app. And for me, that is the biggest feature that these panel lights have. Because once you are connected to the Sidus Link app, the possibilities are endless. Technically, endless. I have used these lights for quite some time now on my projects and short films, and I was blown away by how they performed. I literally didn't expect them to be sufficient because they are just 60 watts. And for the projects that I do, I mostly require at least 100 watts of power output. But then again, these lights exceeded my expectations. They rendered amazing colors, amazing skin tones, and provided me hassle-free setups because of their form factor. And of course, when paired with the Sidus Link app, I don't have to go near them just to adjust the settings. I just need to get my phone and adjust them settings wirelessly. I'm telling you, these lights are really handy. Now let's talk about what I've said earlier. These two panel lights are the best panel lights for content creators. What? Caleb Pike just said that? Okay, so I wrote this script before he released his video, so yeah, I'm late. Anyway, I will stand my ground and say that these two panel lights are the best panel lights for content creators. My first reason is because you can use your NPF batteries with these two lights. Portability and versatility is key when you are a content creator. Content creators nowadays are restless. They shoot outdoors, they shoot wherever they want, and having the feature of using your NPF batteries is perfect for these content creators. Plus, you can charge your NPF batteries with the Amaran P60C and P60X. Second reason is the compatibility with the Sidus Link app. Precision and convenience is what these run and gun content creators need, so these lights are perfect for them. Third reason is the price. These guys are affordable, I'm telling you. The P60X, the bicolor one, is $249, while the P60C will cost you $349. Yeah, I know affordability is subjective, but for the price and for the features that you get with these lights, you are absolutely a winner already. Fourth reason is this may not be a big deal to most of you, but the soft boxes that came with these lights plus the honeycomb grid, man, I'm telling you, these are really helpful. I can now use these panel lights as my key light for my YouTube setup and for my run and gun interview. You don't have to set up your ginormous soft boxes. You just need that small, compact soft box that came with these lights. Fifth reason is, of course, the amazing, beautiful color fidelity that these lights give you. Of course, the color rendering is important, and these panel lights got you covered in that department. Now, the only thing that I don't like about these lights is I have nothing to dislike about them. You can call me biased, but yeah, I just can't see anything that I don't like about them. Now, do I recommend these lights? Absolutely. I just said that they are the best panel lights for content creators, right? But if you are going to choose between the two, or you just have the budget just for one, I suggest you get the P60C. Just $100 more. Get this. It's the RGB advantage, of course. Now, these lights are not just for content creators, okay? These are also for professional filmmakers. Now, Aperture is also releasing the Amaran 60X and the Amaran 60D. So you better watch out for that. Now that has been my review of the Amaran P60C and P60X. If you want to know more about these products, make sure you check out the links below. I just want to thank Aperture for sending these guys here. I have more lights here in the attic to play with, and I am loving them so far. If this video helped you, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and click that bell as well. Once again, this has been ryanaudencial. Thanks so much for being here, and see you in the next video.